Hey friends, welcome back to another vlog. We are getting right to it today because I just got a big package in the mail and I already know what it is. It's in this box, but I cannot wait to show it to you guys. I'll give you a hint. It's another piece of furniture and I know you guys are like, what is this chick putting into her home? It doesn't fit anything else. But this one is a good one and I think it'll work perfectly in the space that I have it in mind for. So let's open it up. I have a lot of apartment updates that I want to kind of take you along in this video, so hopefully you guys are ready for all of that. These are my favorite kind of videos to film because I get so excited about apartment things and I know you all do too, so I hope you'll enjoy this one. Anyway, let's open up this box. Okay, you guys, do you see it? Do we love it? It's a stool, a little bench stool. And I really needed more furniture options, like for seating specifically, because I have just my couch really, and then the two dining chairs. And I want to start hosting more. So I thought this would be a good option. And it also kind of brings more of that nice oak wood tone into the space. I love it. So when I bought this, I was originally thinking to put it somewhere over here. What do we think? I think that looks fine. Or I could do it like this. I don't know. I'm gonna try it out and see. I don't want it to close up the living room too much, but I think I want it somewhere like that. This is what it's currently looking like. I don't know if that's gonna be its official home, but for now, I'm just gonna keep it there. I think I like how it looks. I really love the bench in general, so I'm definitely keeping the bench, but I do have to figure out where I wanna situate it. Right now, it's a little difficult because I want it on the rug, and the rug's not that big. I've been contemplating getting a bigger rug, honestly, because I feel like when you have a rug that's like this size, it almost cuts off the space and makes it look smaller rather than like elongating it. Whereas if it was going the whole way up until this like space heater, then I would have more room to play with the decor and the furniture. So we will see. Now we are continuing to tackle this area. I placed an order on Amazon for this trim. It's like kind of like the molding that you see. And I'm thinking of doing one here over the picture frame and then two more, one on top and one below. We'll see how this comes out because even just out of the packaging, it looks a little thick for what I wanted, but I'm gonna try it with command strips, and if I don't like it, I could always take it down. So the first one is now done. I'm not sure if I like it at all, but I'm wondering if once I complete the top and the bottom ones, if I'll like it some more. But here's what it looks like. I don't know, guys. What do we think? Yep, so after further consideration, I'm definitely not loving this. So we're gonna take it down and we'll have to figure something else out. Hello, you guys. You're probably wondering why I'm sitting on the floor, but I have a confession. I did something very bad and I'm getting ready to show you what it is. So let me just cut to the chase. This is my table and it's now ruined. I was painting my nails recently and I just felt lazy and I wanted to watch TV while I did it. So I decided to do it at my coffee table and I spilled acetone on it. And it immediately started stripping the wood of its color and it's now stained and it looks really bad. So I obviously was very disappointed. I was really sad about it. And then I immediately looked to like what I could do to fix it. So I ordered last week some primer spray and some new wood finish. I don't know if it's gonna match, but I figured I'd try it. Nothing could look as bad as it does now. I'm gonna go ahead and show you a close-up because I don't know if you can see it very well, but it doesn't look great. So here it is. The wood is very badly damaged. It like kind of created texture in it and you can see where I had like the nail polish bottles. It's just really bad. So I'm gonna try to fix it now. I hope that it does the trick because I just got this coffee table. It's sold out completely, so there's no way to get it back. I just don't wanna have to spend more money. So let's see what we can do. Here is the product that I bought. It's called the Kills Original Primer. And it's meant for spot priming and touch-ups and things like that. So I thought it would be perfect. It is a spray paint, so I think it's gonna be super easy and give it more of a smooth finish. So let's get right to it. Okay, you guys, I'm kind of freaking out a bit because I thought this was gonna come out clear, and it is clearly not. And I tried to wipe off some of these parts where like the dust sprayed and it just doesn't come off anymore. So now I feel like I'm gonna have to stain the whole table when I was really just trying to patch up this part. That is the current situation. Gosh, I already ruined it. Anywho, now we have to wait an hour for the primer to set before we apply the wood stain. So what I'm gonna do is wait the hour and then apply the wood stain, like do a little patch test. If it looks good, then I'll just stain the part that already has primer on it. And if not, then I'm gonna have to re-prime the entire table and then wood stain the entire table so that it's all one color, because I'm just nervous that the colors aren't gonna match. I'll show you the wood stain that I got. So I picked up this Varathane Classic wood stain in the shade Dark Walnut. And guys, when I tell you I'm terrified of wood stain these days after my previous incident, I just don't wanna put this anywhere or even open it. So hopefully we can get through this okay, but this is what I got. All right, you guys, it's been about an hour and it feels dry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do like a little patch test. I carefully just opened the wood stain in my sink, and I think I'm just gonna use a paper towel and just kind of glide it over and see what that looks like, so wish me luck. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but when I apply the stain, it's basically just wiping off the primer that I used. And I definitely left it for over an hour, so I'm not sure what's going on, but you can see the underlayer. I'll try to buff it out a little bit more, but I might have to wait even longer for this because I don't think that's working, but I'm not sure. So as you can see, guys, no amount of wood stain that I apply will adhere to the wood. And after further research, I have realized that this is apparently an oil-based wood stain. So basically, in order to fix this, I would have to strip the entire table down back to its original state, which is that light wood finish, and I would have to sand it all down and then refinish it with a dyed shellac, and that's just so much work. I don't even know how to do this. Like, I could try, but I don't even have the materials. I bought these other materials thinking that they would work, so I don't know what to do. I also just feel like for now, it's obviously staying the way it is. And there is now this huge toxic smell in my apartment yet again, because there was just no way I was gonna lug this table outside to do all this just for it not to work anyway. But I have the windows open, so it's freezing in my apartment. And I guess I'm just gonna have to try again. I don't even know if I wanna deal with this anymore, but this is the current situation. You win some, you lose some. I am jumping ahead here, you guys, but ever since I tried the stain on this table and it didn't work, I placed an order on Amazon for these little marker pens that kind of just help to touch up the table, and it just arrived. So I'm getting ready to try it out. I'm feeling a little nervous because my first plan didn't work, and I feel like this doesn't fully do the trick. Like, it's not gonna look perfect, and obviously I want my table in tip-top shape. So we're just gonna try it out and see. There's different color options, and the instructions say to start from the lightest shade and then work your way up to kind of color match. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Walnut, let's try walnut. And we have a winner, you guys. So this was the maple, and then I did walnut right next to it, and you can see it's really matching the wood. So I'm very happy about that. And let's try to fill in this mark, and we'll see a before and after. Here's the before, and here's the after. So you can definitely see where I've colored it in, but it's much better than when it was this light shade. Right? I guess we're getting somewhere. This is really all I can do at this point, so I'm gonna just work with it. And here's what we've come up with. It's definitely not perfect, but I guess it's better than how it was before. Before it was a lot lighter, and now it's just slightly darker. So this is what we're working with. But guys, if you have any suggestions for me, I will happily take them because I really want to preserve this coffee table. It's now a little while later and I'm getting ready to start on another project. And since my coffee table is already ruined, I'm just gonna do it right here. So I've had this vase pot thing for a really long time now. This is from Target and I feel like it's one of the pieces that I've kind of grown out of, but it's still a really nice shape and it has a good base, so I feel like I can revamp it to something that I do like and would want to keep as decor. So I'm gonna paint it, and I have a few paints here. These are just paints that I bought from Michael's a while back. So we're just gonna experiment. The first thing I want to do though is just cover it all with a base coat in a lighter color. This is in the shade Parchment and it's basically like an off-white, so that's going to be the base color. And I think it'll turn out really nice. I'm not priming it or anything. We're just experimenting, so here we go. Base of it is now complete, and I know it looks a little crazy right now, but I'm just gonna let it dry a bit before I add this darker color for some texture, and we'll see how that goes. All right, you guys, it's now the next day and the vase has dried. I added a little bit of a deeper color to create that nice textured look, and I really like how it's turning out so far. I might go in with a little bit more dark color just to kind of make it feel a little deeper, but that's the update on the vase. And then, do you guys remember before I made this artwork, I had actually painted another large piece, but then I decided to go with this because I feel like this really warms the space and just brings it together well. So I'm finally selling that other artwork, and here it is. I just pulled it back out, and the same person is going to buy this throw blanket. It's completely new with tags. I never really used it. And this paper mache bowl that I have. So those three are being sold as a set. I'm happy that I'm finally selling them because they've been up for a while. But now that I added this new art piece, I think it's kind of brought some attraction to some of my older listings. So she decided she wanted them all. All right, I just got back in and I'm so happy I was able to sell those pieces and give them a new good home. It's also nice to not have them in my space and taking up more room than they need to because I just didn't need them any longer. And now I'm getting ready to start on another art project. You guys have practically been yelling at me to cover my electrical box in my entryway. So we're finally working on an art piece to do that. I just couldn't find anything that I really liked that was pre-made, so I decided let's make our own. So let's get started. You guys, we're jumping right in. I just bought this poster board. It's 22 by 28. And I also cut up a few cardboard pieces because I'm trying to recreate this art piece that I recently saw on a video. So this is the setup so far. I obviously have to cut some more to fill up the entire board, but I want to get started on painting. I'm going to mix in a few of these colors so that it's more of a neutral palette, something between one of these, and we are going to get started. And here's what we have so far. I've had to put a pause on it because I need to purchase more paint, which I will at some point this week. But I'm starting to see the vision for sure, and I can't wait to finish up the rest of it and put it together. Hey you guys, we are in my bathroom. I feel like this is an odd meeting place, but I used to do the eucalyptus trend where I would put eucalyptus in my shower and then I would like let the steam go and then it would smell really delicious. But I haven't done that in such a long time. Oh, they smell so good. These are already starting to die. My mom bought them for me yesterday and I just have been lazy, so I've got to put them up today. I have this twine and I'm going to try to use this to wrap it around, but it's pretty simple. You just want to do like half on one side and half on the other. So I have about 6 branches, so I'll do 3 and 3. And I might have to climb up because I'm a little shorty. This is not a good angle, I'm so sorry. Okay, there you have it. Let's take a look. So not only is it good for the smell, but there's a lot of health benefits to it. It's good for your brain as well, but it also just looks so pretty. Doesn't this look nice in the shower? And because I have the green vibes going on, I feel like it just goes so well. And especially when you wrap it with twine instead of like a rubber band, it just looks like an aesthetic. I love that. I also have to change my shower curtain liner. This is a reminder to you guys to change your shower curtain liner. I know it's such a daunting task and I've been putting it off because I just don't want to do it. I feel like it's very time consuming, but it is important. So if you guys haven't changed yours in a while, do it with me. Got the new liner up, so that's nice and fresh, and I'm gonna go ahead and toss that old one. And we are moving and grooving, people. Hello, hello. It's a new day and I'm just getting ready to head out the door, but I figured I'd come on here to update you guys with my progress. Today, I'm getting ready to meet my mom to go to Michael's and Home Depot so that I can get everything else I need for my art project to cover this bad boy. I know you guys hate seeing it, and I do too, but I just got lazy after decorating all of the rest of the apartment. So now we're getting back to it. Anyway, I have to pick up more paint, and then I also have to get some wood so that I can build a frame for my poster board. And I also realized that the poster board that I got is just too small. It's not gonna cover the whole electrical box. So I'm gonna have to find a bigger one if possible. I don't know if they make any in a bigger size, but hopefully I can find that, and then we are good to go. So I will see you guys at Michael's and Home Depot and then back at home to finish off the rest of the project. Stopped into a Michael's and they've got all the Halloween stuff out. Lots of spooky things. They have this nice floral section where you can kind of make your own arrangements. And these are actually really pretty, but I think I'm gonna go the real flower route. So I'm gonna probably find some flowers at Trader Joe's and make my own little fall bouquet. Okay, I found exactly. All right, you guys, I'm back from my day of shopping, and luckily they had everything I needed. So I think I showed you guys this poster board, which is 30 long, so it should be enough with the wood frame to cover the electrical box. And then look how thick it is. So good. So I think this is gonna be perfect. It's actually called foam board. I got it in the 20 by 30 size, so that's great. And then I picked up some wood from Home Depot, and my plan is to kind of frame it out. You can see it's pretty perfect. I'm really excited about this, so hopefully it works just like I want it to. And this is like the perfect tone of wood. I really like this shade, so I think we're gonna do something like this. Let's see. Something like this. We'll figure it out, but I got it all cut to size and I just need to sand it down and stuff like that. So we are ready to do some more work on this. I'm so excited. I just measured out the wood for the frame and it's literally perfect. So that's gonna work out really well. I'm very excited about that. But now let's arrange all of our little cardboard pieces on the board to see how that's gonna look. You guys, the piece is finally done. I'm so happy. I just glued it all down and it's semi-dry now, but look at how perfectly it fits on the electrical box. So you can see that's where it is, and look at how well it's going to cover it. Yes, I cannot wait to put it up. That's the last step. I realized I don't actually have command strips, and that's what I need to hang up the artwork. So unfortunately, I can't do that now, and I'm going to go ahead and end off the vlog here. But you guys got the gist. It's gonna look good, I think, and it'll definitely be up by the next video. So thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.